What's up, everybody? Keith Mitchell here from the Outerhaven Productions, and I want to take a couple minutes and talk about the upcoming PlayStation 5 reveal event, which takes place on June 11th. PlayStation will hold an event that we hopefully will see a ton of games, possibly the PlayStation 5 itself, and maybe a little bit more about the console. PlayStation isn't really saying exactly what we're going to see, but we all know we're going to see games. So let's talk about games. Now, over at the Outerhaven, I wrote an article on things I want to see, and I'm going to run through a couple of those real quick. First and foremost, I want to see the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been rumored to be in production. One of the voice actors of the game stated that the game is in production. And honestly, it only makes sense, right? They're bringing out Horizon Zero Dawn for the PC, which is still slated for this summer 2020, unless things have changed because of COVID-19. And that's just a way to get the PC gamers introduced to the actual series if they've never played it on a PlayStation 4. And if you're pushing it to the PC, it's kind of like it takes, right? Hey, look, this game's on PlayStation 4. Hey, look, this game's on PC. And by the way, the sequel's coming out on PlayStation 5. So in case you love this then, you might love this even more. So I'm hoping that we hear some information about that. I'm really, really hoping. I also want to find out what the heck Blue Point Games have been talking about, because they've been teasing for a while now. A lot of us think it's Dark Souls, or I'm sorry, Demon Souls. But however, there's some more light on this scenario, and people are thinking it might be something completely different. I don't know. I just want to make sure that it's Demon Souls, because I am a big Demon Souls fan. And like I said, they've been dropping a lot of cryptic hints over the last couple months, making people think it's actually Demon Souls. And it could be something completely different. We have no idea. However, there's a new rumor out there right now that Bloodborne, it's also coming to the PC and possibly PlayStation 5. And Blue Point Games has been it's been mentioned around that port. Now, that's interesting because if they're working on another PlayStation classic, could be Demon Souls, could be anything. How could they also be working on Bloodborne unless Bloodborne is actually the game they're working on? You know, there's so many questions, and these rumors, they don't have any kind of validation, no kind of confirmation. Only thing I've heard is a couple sources has said that it's actually coming. Now, I can't discredit that because when Horizon Zero Dawn was first announced for the PC, everybody kept saying it's not coming out for the PC. It's not coming out for the PC. There was some really interesting and choice words on Twitter and Reddit, and a lot of people were eating crow when PlayStation came out and said, yeah, it actually is coming for the PC this summer. So I don't know what to say about that, but if it's either Demon Souls or Bloodborne coming to the PC and also coming to the PlayStation 5, yes, please. I will take that. I don't care. But since we're talking about classic games, I also want to see a return of Ridge Racer. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, Keith, why Ridge Racer? I'll tell you. Every PlayStation has had a Ridge Racer. Well, I can't talk. Almost. PlayStation 1 had a lot of Ridge Racer games. PlayStation 2 had Ridge Racer. PlayStation 3 had Ridge Racer. PlayStation 4 is the only one that did not have a Ridge Racer game. And I solely place the blame of that on Bandai Namco, letting this company, who I won't mention because I'm still furious about them, released two terrible Ridge Racer games, Ridge Racer Unbounded and Ridge Racer Driftopia, that completely put the nail in the coffin of Ridge Racer. Now, there was a rumor that Ridge Racer was going to be reborn, remastered, rebooted, whatever you want to call it, for the Nintendo Switch, and those rumors kept popping in and out all of last year until at the end of last year when somebody said this project was canceled. I don't know how you can cancel a rumor, but I don't know what's happening with it. Bandai Namco has said nothing, which makes me think that maybe it's a possibility. I'm just really hoping, because I am a big Ridge Racer fan. I am a fan of arcade racing games. I love them. And Ridge Racer, when I think about some of the classic racing games of all time, it's always at the top of my list, right next to Daytona and Outrun. I would love to see a return of Ridge Racer on the PlayStation 5. It would be amazing. It would be freaking amazing. But outside of that, backwards compatibility. I'm pretty sure, like me, you have a huge catalog of PlayStation games. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, and even PlayStation 1. Now, we all know that Sony and PlayStation's backwards compatibility plans have not been the best. And either depending on hardware or software, or we just didn't get it whatsoever. And a lot of people are assuming that maybe Sony's going to push on PlayStation now a little bit more, maybe build it up so that will continue the backwards compatibility. I don't know. They stated that there's going to be a lot of PlayStation 4 games that are going to be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 5, which is great. However, there's a lot of back and forth with that. First, they said the top 100 PlayStation 4 games. Then they came out and said more games. But what about PlayStation 3? What about PlayStation 2? What about PlayStation 1? You have a amazing catalog of games, PlayStation. Jumping Flash. Oh my god. Who would love to play that game again? The old Crash Bandicoots. Yes, we do have a remaster. Zero Divid, one of my favorite fighting games of all time, even though a lot of people don't even know what the hell that game is. There's just so many games out there. Final Fantasy Tactics. I can go on and on. These games, these legacy games that help build the PlayStation brand, need to make a comeback. And backwards compatibility is a huge weapon when it comes to bringing on new people to your platform, or even existing people. Look at Xbox. Xbox has done a phenomenal job with backwards compatibility. And I really want PlayStation to do the same. I really do. So I want to hear something about backwards compatibility at this event. And while we're talking about backwards compatibility, what's up with the PlayStation VR? It's underpowered. People still love it. There's rumors about a new PlayStation VR coming out after the PlayStation 5. I know it's too early for Sony to talk about it. So let's talk about the existing PlayStation VR. Will it be compatible? Will it not be compatible? If so, are there any downsides? Will it get a boost? What exactly is happening with the PlayStation VR with the PlayStation 5? Inquiring minds want to know. I definitely want to know because I own a PlayStation VR, and yeah, I've invested quite a bit of money into the platform. There are a lot of games on the PlayStation VR that I really like to play. So, and I would love to play them on my PlayStation 5. Also, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to see. I'm just dropping some of the things I really want to see. And obviously, this was a given. The DualSense controller, we got to look at it. They talked about it. Okay, great. Put it in somebody's hands and let them play a game. Because I want to see that thing being used. I want to hear somebody's opinion who's actually using the controller. Show us the controller. Pick it up. Show it. Put it in front of the camera. Let us see the controller. Throw it around. I don't care. Just let us see that thing in action because that thing looks sexy. And by the way, if there is a black one, please show it. Because everybody keeps saying the only controller is the white one. And it might be. It might be. But, we've got the original PlayStation was a gray one. PlayStation 2 is black. PlayStation 3 was black. PlayStation 4 is black. I mean, can we get a black PlayStation 5 controller, a black DualSense controller? I mean, I love all my controllers equally. I mean, you can look behind me and see all those controllers sitting on my shelf. I don't care. But, it's kind of the default get-go. Or offer both. I don't care. Either way, I want to see the DualSense controller at this event. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to see. But I really, if nothing of those happen, if none of those happen, none of them, I want to see the PlayStation 5. I really want to see the PlayStation 5. We've seen, how many times has Microsoft show off the PlayStation? I'm sorry, Microsoft showed the PlayStation. Yeah, Microsoft showed off the Xbox Series X. Every chance they get, they show us the console. We have yet to see the PlayStation 5. And, okay, yes, Sony, you are the market leader. You are winning the console gaming wars. Yes, you are. But that doesn't mean you should be arrogant. People have been asking to see this thing for a while now. And I think it's time for you to show it. Are we going to see it? Maybe not. Sony may decide to just wait till another period of time. Maybe they'll wait until Xbox decides to release a price for the Xbox Series X. But I don't want that. I want to see the console. You can just flash it. You can just say, here's an image of the PlayStation 5 and take it away. I don't care. Just show us the console. Please. It's been long enough. We want to see it. We need to see it. Show us the console, PlayStation. We want to see it. And honestly, price. Give us a price. We're tired of speculating. I know you're tired of them speculating. I know you're tired of them holding the price. I know you just want to spend your money. PlayStation, give us a price. $499, $599, $450, whatever. We need to know the price. Not all of us are blessed with cash. Some of us got to go outside and bust our ass for some money, And if we know a price range, we can actually start saving our pennies so we can buy that console when it comes out end of this year, whenever that is, Thanksgiving or Christmas or maybe in October. Who knows? You said holiday 2020, but when exactly does the holiday 2020 start? I mean, everybody says Black Friday, but people start shopping before then. So yeah, we really need a price tag on the PlayStation 5. I want a price tag so I can pre-order it right now. So I don't have to worry about not getting one when I go up to Best Buy or GameStop or wherever you get your gaming goods, or maybe even Amazon. Because, you know, if they produce limited copies or limited systems, or if they don't have enough to go around, we might be fighting scalpers. Wouldn't be the first time we did it on the PlayStation console. Won't be the last. That said, I mean, there's so many other things, but I'll be here talking forever. So I'm just going to stop right here. Those are my wants for the PlayStation 5 event, which takes place on June 11th, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be watching it. I may just stream it with some of my buddies over the Outerhaven Productions. Who knows? That said, if you liked the video, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up. And if there's something you want to see that I didn't talk about, hey, drop it in the comments. I would love to start some dialogue with you, all right? Hit the notification bell, and thanks for watching.